You know, there are plenty of common mistakes that salespeople make, but in today's 5-minute sales training, we'll look at one very common problem that every salesperson should be very careful with. Stop doing this to your customer. Hey, welcome back everyone to another 5-minute sales training, where today I'm going to share with new home sales professionals one thing that you really need to stop doing with your customers. Now, I know that many of you watch these 5-minute sales training lessons as part of your sales rally. In fact, I'm pretty sure there are teams watching this right now. I hear that all the time. If you're watching your sales rally right now, you can discuss, why does everybody always sit in exactly the same seats every time? So if you are a team watching this together right now, I'm going to suggest that you pause the video right now and brainstorm some things that salespeople really need to stop doing to their customers. If you're by yourself, feel free to do the same thing. Just jot down a couple of notes. I'll wait.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all...
All right, what'd you come up with? Feel free to write it in the comments below. I'd love to see that. While you're doing that, hitting the like button would be very much appreciated. Well, look, without further ado, here's one thing that I am very concerned about, and you need to stop doing this: overwhelming the customer with data.
It's too much. It's too much.
It is such a common problem, and we need to talk about it. But you've heard that before, right? So why do salespeople keep doing it? Because as sales professionals, we like, well, being smart. We love having the answers.
I have all the answers.
And what that does is it encourages us to overshare. Now, I remember one time shopping for a car, and a salesperson had just come apparently from a class where he learned all about the limited slip differential. Now, look, I know nothing about nothing when it comes to cars. I want to know if the car feels good. I want to know if the cup holder is convenient. I want my creature comforts. Limited slip differential? Forget it. To this day, I'm not sure what it does.
What is positraction?
It's a limited slip differential which distributes power equally to both the right and left tires.
You know what? I don't really care. But the salesperson knew it and said therefore he had to share it. And that's a problem. Why is that a problem? Well, there's a significant danger to the customer when we overshare. And I just don't mean that it's annoying. What I'm talking about is the fact that our oversharing stunts the decision-making process. It's very important that we understand this. There is a problem here we have to think about, and it's called overload. You want to think of your customer's brain as a box. And that box only holds so much stuff. When you overload the box, stuff starts to pour out over the sides. Not only that, but the really important stuff is buried in the bottom of the box. So now I'm pouring more on top.
I can't take any more.
Ultimately, this makes it very difficult for the customer to make a decision. Customers who are just stuck are often in that situation because they can't sort through all the information to find out what really matters. So here's your mantra: know everything, and then share what matters. Too many salespeople take the stance of know everything, share everything. You cannot do that. Know everything, but only share what matters. Now, how do you make sure you're not overwhelming? Well, this is where we find the value in simple but important check-in questions. Little questions like, does that make sense? Or, am I being clear on this?
Does that sound good to you?
The pattern says, share a little, ask a little. Share some information, ask a check-in question. Most salespeople just don't ask nearly enough check-in questions. That's an opportunity for all of us. Get into the habit. It will make your customer's decision-making process so much easier. Hey, thanks for watching, and remember, there's a lot more great new home sales discussion on our new Builder 365 podcast. We release weekly episodes to celebrate and bolster the home building industry through lively discussion. It's filled with laughter and maybe a little newfound knowledge along the way. You can check it out at jeffshore.com/podcast or download new episodes wherever you listen. And until next time, learn more to earn more.